you may have heard about this feature that's in Cypress that's called component testing. Basically, what it does is it can take an individual component and you can test that component in isolation. So in here, I have an example of where I have loaded this save button component. So this is how a component looks like. This is sort of a building block. If you imagine your application being a Lego set, then this would be a single Lego piece, the component. It has the template, so it's just a button with some classes in here. There's a button text, which is something that's dynamic. And there's a script, which is going to make our button dynamic. So here we have properties, which has a default state, which will be the save, and it's a type of string. So we don't have to talk about that. But in here, I have my component test, which is going to mount just my save button. So from all of the Lego blocks, I'm taking the single one and I'm mounting it in my test. So as you can see here, I have my add list. So it's a button with the text of add list. And what I have done here is that I have put this add list text in a variable and passed it into the properties of my button. So basically, what's rendered here is going to get rendered in my button. So now I'm adding add list. So let's do hello test tribe. And when I do that, it's going to save. I thought it was going to rerun. It didn't do that. So let's make it run manually. And you can see the component being showing the text hello test tribe. So the best thing about this is that we are rendering our component in a real browser, again, in the environment where it is supposed to be running. We can interact with that. So if your components use API, you can use the intercept, or you can stop the API as we have just shown. You can test different states. You can do all of the above, mutate the state of your app in which your components needs to be. Or you can decide to render multiple components at once and see how they interact with each other or react to different states.